Morning, everybody. This is Mrs. Mercer again this morning, ready for our phonics lesson. I am so happy to be here this morning and super happy to be able to share this with you. I would so rather see you in person. So I hope you're doing all right. I know I've got a few families that are using this every day and super happy for that. If I can be of any help, let me know. Okay, let's start our lesson. So yesterday we learned about this E and how it changes the sound of the vowel. So let's look at our first word. We mark that vowel. We look next door and the door is closed. There's nothing out there to help open the door. So A is going to say, that's right, ah. So now we can decode our word. App, tap. So when we look at this word and we see our vowel, we see that E hanging out there. E is going to open the door and not say a word, so it's still just one syllable. And what's our vowel going to say? That's right, she's going to say her name. And what's her name? That's right. So she gets a macron on her head. And now we decode our word to ape. Tape. So you probably didn't write those with me, so let me erase and let you practice with me. So write this word, S-L-I-D. Now without that E on there, what's this vowel going to say? I. Because the door is, that's right, it's closed. So let's put someone in there to help open the door. Now let's mark our vowels. Our vowels are I and E. We mark the E out because we see he's just there to open the door. So there's only one vowel sound. So there's only one syllable. And what's our vowel gonna say? Right, since E opened the door, she's going to say her name. So we put a macron on her head, and now we can decode. S-l-ide, slide. We all like to play on the slide, even me. I have a slide in my backyard, and I don't even have children. Slide. Erase, erase. Get ready for your next word. Okay. This one is B, halfway up, run around, hide your head, R, I, D, magic C, and up, slide back down, and E. Stick your tongue out and run around. We mark our vowels. What are our vowels? That's right, we're going to mark the I and the E. What do we do to the E? We cross him out because he's just there to do what? That's right. Open the door so that I can say her name. So what do we put on her head? That's right. We put a macron so she can say her name. Now let's go back and touch our sounds. B, I'd. B-er-ide, bride. A bride. A bride is the one that wears the white, typically in a wedding. A bride. Oh, forgot to tell you. Come on, erase, erase. Half the fun. Let's look at this word. S-P, oops, I forgot to run back up. There we go. A-D, E. Mark your vowels. Good. What are you going to do to that E? Yep. Cross him out. What's he doing there? Yep, just opening the door. Who's he opening the door for? A. A is the only one that's going to get to say a vowel sound. So we put a macron on her head. Let's go back and touch our sounds. S, P, aid, Aid. Spade. A spade is like a shovel that you stick into the ground. A spade. A spade usually has a flat edge on it, where a shovel has a pointed edge. Or a spade can also be a playing card. The Black King of Spades. Okay, the other thing I wanted to make sure I showed you today is how does this work in multisyllabic words? Because once you can read closed syllable and open syllable, then you can put them together in words like this. So write your M, A, G, N, this word's getting long, E, T. Now wait a minute, there's an E in there. Does that mean I get to cross him out? Nope, he's too far away from the A to get the door open. See these two consonants here? They say no way, you can't pull both of us. So we mark our vowels. I want to pay attention to that again. Look, G and N are sitting there together, making sure that A's door stays closed. So we have one vowel sound here, and we have another vowel sound here. So now we have a two-syllable word. Both syllables stay closed, because if I look next door, there's a G, and the N keeps the E from being able to help out. And if I look next door to the E, the T is there to close the door, so they both get brevs on their head. And then we go back and touch our sounds one syllable at a time. So we go ag, mag, et, net, mag, net. We can read two-syllable words if you know if the syllable is open or closed. Guys are getting really good at this. So let's try one more like that. C, U, P, C, A, K, E. Ooh, that's a long word. I'll give you a chance to catch up with me and write that. C, U, P, C, A, K, E. Got it? We have three vowels. A U, an A, and an E. And it's okay if you're not getting this yet. We'll have lots of time to practice it. I just wanted to show you how you could use what you already know to read even bigger words. So we look next door, and this one's definitely closed. So I'm going to put a brev on the U. We look here. That one's not closed. The E is there to make sure she stays open. So what am I going to put on her head? A macron. And now let's try this out. Let's do our sounds. K, up, k, up, cup. I bet you know what this word is now. K, a, k, k, ache, cake, cup, cake. Yum, a cupcake. That's right. So see, this one had a closed syllable and an E syllable. And because of that, we can read it because we know how to read a closed syllable and how to read an E syllable. You guys are just awesome. Amazing. Fantastic. Tremendous. And I can't wait to see you all again. So keep reading every day. Read and practice your words with me. We will keep working on the E syllable, and then we're going to learn another way that the door gets open. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.